The name is The Current State of World of Warcraft. What is going on? And of course, this is a title that caught my attention. I love Nixxiom, so I want to watch this and see what he has to say.
I'm going a little off script here, just kind of speaking from the heart at the moment. I would like to talk about the current state of World of Warcraft. Now, I'm going to say that over the past month or so, I really haven't gotten to play WoW all too much. I was in Germany for a bit. Once I got back, I moved into a new...
You are not missing anything, my dude. You are not missing much. So don't worry about it.
House, we were renovating it. I got a cat. There's a lot that's been going on in the background, and only recently have I been able to sit down and play some WoW, play some Warhammer, and get back into Twitch streaming and so on and so forth. Even last week, all of last week, I was sick with Lyme disease. So, I mean, I've been kind of like out of it quite a bit, but I have been following the news, and I have been following what people have been talking about. I'm reading the comments on my YouTube channel. I'm reading what you guys are saying on Twitter. And one of the things that I am getting the impression of, and I could be completely wrong, and it's why I'm making this video to kind of get like an idea of where you guys are, or where I guess we are, the WoW community right now, before I really dive back in and start gearing up Nixxiom and stuff. But the impression that I'm getting is that when The War Within came out, it seemed like Blizzard was on a really big high. Like War Within looked...
I agree with that. I agree with that. It was in a high. We were when The War Within came out, we were excited about the game. The initial impression is awesome because the base game is awesome, right? The problem that we are having now with it is with the season, not with the expansion itself. It is with the season and how they are handling the systems. But the expansion itself is good. So nobody's complaining about that. Nobody's complaining about that. People are complaining, and I include myself in there, about the systems in the season. And that can be fixed. In Season 2, we can see improvements for this, of course. We could see improvements for it right now with a patch, even. And if the expansion was bad, it would be harder to do that. But the expansion is good. Jazzarus, what do you think about that paladin that applied, that tank? So I think that oh, this is one is better. We are going to take the monk. I think that the complaining goes around the season and not around the expansion. The expansion is awesome.
Okay as an expansion, but it didn't really look that impressive, like to the point that it was really hyping people up. People just kind of had this kind of neutral kind of vibe about it based on what I was seeing. And when the expansion came out, though, it was like everybody was unified in this. The expansion is really good. The expansion is really solid. And nobody is really denying that right now. No one's denying that War Within is a solid expansion. So this is not, you know, the stereotypical like YouTube video where it's like, you know, you put out these videos, you're like, well, that's the best expansion ever. And then a few months later, it's like, everything's terrible. It's like, no.
Sometimes it can seem like that because and people, since there is not a single person that watches all of your videos, they don't, they can't see how you compartmentalize parts of the game. Like what I am saying, like, when I upload a video complaining about the season, if you don't know my opinions on the game, or you haven't seen my other videos, you think that I am hating on the game, right? But that is why I reiterate several times, like, I love the game, the expansion is cool, I am liking this, I am liking that. What I don't like is this. So you understand that I am not saying that the game sucks, that I don't want to consume more Blizzard, I am unsubbing or whatever, or I am just saying this, how they are handling the Mythic Plus season sucks. How they are doing this specific thing sucks. The new announcements for the new things, it is not that exciting for me, and stuff like that. But I always emphasize, I love the game. I am complaining because I want the game to be better and stuff like that. Because you have to make those things really clear. Yo, Rizzo, do you have the mount? If you have the mount, please, 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 mount up so I can buy some flasks. Nice. The pay to win mount, brother. This is an awesome mount. Let's go here. 100 gold. 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 100 gold I am happy that you have the mount, brother. This is fucking awesome. Look at this. We get the flask, and then we go here. Boom, I have the flask. Took me like 2 weeks of gold farming. Thank you, brother. Thank you for mounting up, and congratulations on getting it. But it looks like a long grind.
Everything seems to be fine, but there are some hiccups that Blizzard has made recently that I think has certainly soured the water a little bit around the War Within and around World of Warcraft in general. So the first thing that I would like to talk about is a very terrible PR move that Blizzard did recently that made them look not so good. And that is the brand new $90 Brontosaurus.
Hey, he's talking about the Brontosaurus that we just used, and we just saw why the Brontosaurus is awesome.
Mount that Blizzard made available for people to purchase. Now,
it's awesome to have it. Now we are going, and I guess he's going to talk about that, the whole philosophy behind having a $90 mount that gives you something in the game aside from a cosmetic perspective. So let's see what he says about it. Time to DPS, brother. Yes, brother, we are going to blast this bitch.
Now look, I understand that there is a big chunk of the WoW community, and I see you guys in my comment section that'll say things like, well, what's the big deal? You know, if someone wants to spend $90 buying a stupid in-game mount, let them buy a stupid in-game mount. If they want to spend $2,000 buying some dumb mount, let them buy some dumb mount. But then, of course, there is the other side of the aisle where people are saying, hey, I am paying you, Blizzard, I'm paying you $15 a month.
Exactly, this is the right perspective.
For keeping things running. I'm paying you $15 a month for you to create.
The game is over monetized, brother. If I am paying a sub, I am paying for the base game. Why does WoW need on top of that a shop? It doesn't need it, brother. At this point, you already are getting all the money you need. Just put the thing in the game. I am already paying it. No? And if you are going to have a shop that you shouldn't, then the shop shouldn't give you anything in the game aside from cosmetics. And then you come with this mount that gives you saw it. I bought my bullshit here, like my auction house and the mail and everything in there. Like, it is, I don't know if characterize it to pay to win, but at least it's convenience. At least it's pay for convenience. At the very, very least. War Stomp to get rid of the orbs. War Stomp is awesome. Torrent for the win. So, I don't know, brother. The game is over monetized. It is like too greedy, too greedy. You wanna keep the shop, remove the subscription, or remove the base price for the expansion. But it is like the game is too expensive, brother. It is insane, dude.
New content for me, new raids, new items, new gear, new game.
Exactly. If that is another thing. If we are paying all this money, we should be getting much more content of what we are getting. In fact, we feel like content is going down. Like, there used to be 11 bosses that I don't like that long of a raid, by the way. 8 bosses is a sweet spot. 8 bosses is really cool. But then put a second raid with 1 or 2 bosses. Do more dungeons, do more stuff. Nah, brother, nah.
Gaming experiences, whatever, and of course the next expansion down the road. I am not paying you $15 a month so that you can create cosmetic or mounts or pet crap that you're going to then throw onto an in-game store for me to have to spend more money on in order to access. There's of course those people on the side of the aisle that will say that, hey, like, this Brontosaurus mount should be something just obtainable in the game. It should be a reward for an achievement. It should be a drop from a boss. It should be purchasable with gold or something. You know, not $90. And
if it is going to exist, it should be like that.
There has been this division, guys, since Blizzard put the damn cash shop in the game.
Yo, Speedfist, my dude, how are you doing? I am great, brother. Thank you. I am great. Thank you very much for stopping by, my dude.
Okay, I was there, man. I was there when Blizzard said, hey, we're going to put a cash shop in a subscription-based MMO, and everybody lost their frickin' minds over that.
If everyone lost their mind, why is a fucking shop in there still? People bought the shit, brother. People bought the stuff in the shop. If the shop failed, then people wouldn't. Then the shop wouldn't be there still. But the shop is there because people bought the bullshit in the shop. That is a truth. That is a complete truth. And it is again, it is over monetized. Again, with a base price and a monthly subscription, shouldn't have this shop. And if it is going to have it, it shouldn't be with things that give you convenience and at this price point, because $90, motherfucker. $90 fucking dollars. What are you talking about, my dude? The amount of money made on the shop is greater than the amount of money lost on subs. Yeah, exactly.
Like, what the hell? Like a cash shop in a subscription-based MMO. In a free-to-play MMO, totally understandable. Subscription-based, ridiculous. And here's the thing. Like, of course there's people that say, like, it's not a big deal. Let people spend money however they want, even if it's just a giant waste of money, whatever. But you gotta admit, from what I saw, a lot more people were like, dude, Blizzard, what are you doing? Like, if anything was like more obviously, like, there was nothing more obvious as just being a stupid cash grab as this stupid Brontosaurus mount.
Exactly.
And talk about,
everybody knows that this Brontosaurus is used to earn a bunch of money to Blizzard. That is it. So what is the function of the Brontosaurus? Blizzard wants to earn a lot of money, and I guarantee you, brother, I guarantee you, and I could bet a lot on this. This Brontosaurus made more money than the Vessel of Hatred expansion for Diablo 4. I guarantee it.
Target change.
Are you going to play any Classic Fresh? I will try, but since I hate leveling, if I find it too slow, I will probably not complete it. But I will try it because I like that the server is going to progress to TVC. And I want to play TVC, so let's see what happens, brother. Reacting while doing a +9, you are cool, brother. I know, brother, I know. I am like my brain is trying to handle like 4 activities at the same time. Like fighting in the dungeon, listening to the video, trying to come up with stuff to say as a reaction, and looking up for chat. So yes, this is, well, you know, it is multitasking to the next level. What's up, bro? Yo, Fisherman, my dude, how you doing?
like, just putting a very sour taste in people's mouths. And this wouldn't have been such a big deal from what I saw if it wasn't for the fact that the new patch that just came out, the anniversary patch, if it wasn't filled.
Yo, Coldara, my dude! Thank you for the sub, brother! Ah! Thank you, brother. Thank you. Welcome to the pack, bro. I'm sorry for the scoffed howl, but I was trying to not die.
Target change.
Okay, let's try to CC the orbs. Everything is cool. Okay, we are doing great. We are doing great, boys.
With so many bugs and just underwhelming content.
Exactly. I told you guys that the patch, brother, I told exactly this. We are in sync, Nixxiom. We are thinking exactly the same thing. I told you guys this. The problem also with the mount was that the mount launched at the same time with a patch that was underwhelming. And it was the 20-year anniversary patch, and it was underwhelming and full of bugs.
Now, I've gotten to do a little bit of the raid. I haven't gotten to do the full thing yet. Again, I've just, real life has been just kind of taking over recently for me, I admit. But I've gotten to do a bit of the raid, and it was enjoyable. Like, I had fun doing it. I did it on stream. I've done a bit of it off stream, and that's been nice. But like, everything else in the patch has just been kind of like, okay, like, you know, you get a little bit of ice skating and a mount-off competition, and like, okay, you get like some cool little transmog items that are themed after Warcraft 3. But I think that people weren't too happy with, yes, like, you know, bugs and stuff and problems that plagued the patch. But I also think that people weren't too happy at the fact that the patch, like the first major patch for A War Within, was just this anniversary thing.
Exactly.
And I understand, like, Blizzard's...
It was like recycle the stuff, just all the stuff, all things that were already there, and on top of that, stuff that should have been there from launch, like the reward for the Dark Ranger or reward for hero classes or whatever. It was like the patch was dog shit. Let's be honest in here. Dog shit patch came back to retail and it made me quit. No cap, brother. Yeah, the patch was dog shit.
Sentiment when they did this. I understand, you know, they're like, hey, we're gonna make this really epic 20th anniversary patch, and it's gonna be a patch, you know, like it's gonna be like a full patch in and of itself. I get that, and I think that was a good idea on paper. I really think it was, but clearly that did not really resonate with people. People really want to see the continuation of the story with Xalatath and Khadgar and what's going on with the Earthen and stuff. And so, I don't know, maybe people just kind of took it as, based on comments that
I hate unavoidable damage in this fucking game. If you don't have a CD for a defensive, you just fucking die, though. And if the dude doesn't heal you, you are fucking screwed. And now my gear is all yellow. If I keep dying, I will be screwed.
I've read, like, I've seen some people say, like, oh, it was Blizzard just kind of being a bit lazy with, like, the War Within. You know, they gave us, they just took some old content.
I did have turret speed, but I suck. I suck and I didn't use it.
and recycled it, and, you know, yes, gave us a new raid and stuff and gave us some new gear, and that's fantastic, but they just recycled old content and brought it into, you know, the modern expansion and just called it a patch, and we lost a potential,
you are on point, Nixxiom,
like, War Within themed patch because of that, like a War Within raid, a war, like new War Within set items and stuff like that. And on top of that, of course, you know, the patch was plagued with bugs and server issues and lag and all this crap. And then Blizzard rolls out the $90 Brontosaurus mount, and people just weren't happy, man. I'm not really seeing, like, a lot of love for the War Within right now. I'm seeing, at least even my friends that are currently actively playing the game still right now, like, well, I've not been able to play so much. They kind of have this sort of, like, I don't really know the right way to describe it. They almost seem very just kind of frustratingly bored with the game, and they're just waiting for Blizzard to roll out the real meat, almost like the 20th anniversary patch was just like an appetizer,
exactly,
I suppose, not like a...
And then we got the announcement yesterday. I believe this video was made before the 30th anniversary for Warcraft, the whole universe, not only WoW.
Watch your step.
And then they didn't announce anything cool in there either.
Real patch or something. I'm not really sure, but you know, it just seems like the mood in the game, at least from my perspective, isn't very good right now. And I will say that Blizzard did, you know, they did recently announce the new island that's coming out. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but the new island patch that's coming out. And I've seen the comments on that thing too. I mean, even I thought the same thing. Just like, oh, it's just Timeless Isle again. Like,
exactly.
Okay, it's just another,
Forbidden Reach,
you know, dumb, like, you know, mid-expansion island patch. You know, everyone's just going to be on the island doing the same crap every single day. It's going to get boring incredibly fast. And like, I mean, I'm sure the island will be cool, and like some of the rewards that we can get will be nice. I haven't looked at any like MMO, or not MMO champion, but like, well, yeah, MMO champion or WoWhead stuff showing like all the rewards you can get. Yeah, I mean, it's just an island patch again.
Where are you?
So I have certainly seen that people are not exactly all that hyped about that, to have the Horde and the Alliance all thrown into this single spot. So, I don't know, the Warcraft mood seems very, like, again, maybe you guys have a better word for it than I do. It just seems very, like, dull at the moment. The recent announcement of the Warcraft 2 remaster, or the leaks, I mean, that certainly has created some hype in some people, like, some like, ooh, you know, Warcraft 2, and it's kind of, you know,
and we just had the announcement yesterday after this video that yes, they remade Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2, and that was cool. That is why I said that the announcements for WoW sucked, but the remake of Warcraft 1 through 3, that was awesome.
gotten some people to play, you know, World of Warcraft again, getting people in that Warcraft spirit. But I don't know. This is just an observation that I have had recently. Just me kind of, you know, just speaking as a player, like one among millions, what I've seen. And maybe you guys can say, no, Nixxiom, like you're actually 100% wrong. Maybe you just got the wrong impression. Everything is good, smooth sailing, everyone's happy.
Nah, you don't have the wrong impression, because we are in sync, brother. You are saying what I've been thinking too, what I've been saying, so you are completely right in here. No wrong impression, dude. And I feel like this is also the feeling of the majority of the community. There are always people that don't agree, but the majority of the community, I think, agree.
And stuff, expansion's going well, which of course is what we all want at the end of the day. It's not like we're all sitting here praying for the expansion to fail and do terribly.
Exactly. What we want is for the game to be awesome. That is what we want. And we are always hoping for the best.
Want it to succeed and to be as, you know, strong of an expansion, and we want Blizzard to do as well as they can. So I guess really the whole point of this video is just one, to show kind of what I've seen and the mood that I've observed in the Blizzard community, but also to kind of ask you guys, like, I mean, what do you think about the state of the game right now? How do you feel about the War Within and the direction?
I have said it a ton, and I will keep saying it. I think the War Within is awesome. The game is awesome. The base game, I love it. The season needs love on how they are handling the systems and the progression. That is my opinion. And I hope they fix it for season 2. And if they do, the game will be in a great state. And I will be there for it, and I will be making videos saying, hey guys, the game is awesome, let's play. So let's see what happens.
Direction that the game is going in, and you know, are you happy with the new patch? Are you frustrated by it? Do you think it's, you know,
yes,
just waiting for the real, you know, meat and potatoes? I mean,
yes.
Just asking you guys. So I'll just say.
And by the way, I am still disappointed about the hero classes, but I gave up on that, because I understand that they weren't supposed to be real hero classes, but just another row of talents. And I understand, and now I don't care. Now I don't think I am a sentinel hunter or a pack leader hunter, but just a glorified survival hunter.
Thank you guys for watching. I will be releasing more videos on the regular here soon, now that all these renovations here are finally done. I'll also make a video here soon showing you guys my new cat, so you'll get to meet my kitty. He's still a kitten,
awesome,
though,
brother.
So please be nice. His
really
feelings
cool,
are
cool.
as small as he is. So I'll see you all with my next video, and thank you for watching.
I'm
going a little off script.
I recently even rescued a dog. I showed her in a video, but where I live, I can't keep a dog, so I rescued her, and then I gave her to someone that could keep her. But I couldn't keep her here. But I want a dog, brother. Dogs are awesome. I am going to die. No. Okay. Fine. Cool. Let's finish this bitch up, brother. Let's finish this bitch up. This was an awesome video, by the way, Nixxiom. He's completely on sync with me, or I am in complete sync with him. I don't know, but we have the same opinions or similar opinions for this season. I agree with him a lot, and he's even not playing that much as he said, and he's getting these feelings too. So this makes me feel vindicated. It means that I am not crazy by thinking these things, but that other people feel it too. And that is awesome. That is awesome. So thank you for the video, Nixxiom, brother. Nixxiom always makes great videos. I love Nixxiom.